Hello everyone and welcome to another Monster Hunter Hunt. This is Latican014. I'm going to be talking a little softer than usual to try to keep down the volume because people are trying to sleep. So today we are going to be taking on a G-rank quest, the Yama Tsukami. And this is actually an Elder Dragon, believe it or not. And, you know, when you first see it, you will actually not think, you know, Elder Dragon? What? But you'll see what I mean when we get into the quest. These big creatures always come in with some sort of scene you can watch, so I guess I'll show the scene. And today I'm using the Ororo's Haku set, which is rarity 8, and with the World's End Lance. And you see, Justin has the Guardian Raiment with the Knockout Dragon Sword to take out. So Yama Tsukami, elemental weaknesses, dragon, and ice. So those are your preferred weapons. Although it is pretty hard to find good ice weapons, other than the Kushladora series of equipment, which is pretty difficult to make sometimes because they require the use of the ancient and flat stones and stuff, and that is all up to luck. Not really what you want to be trying to use, so go ahead and go straight for the dragon types, because Laotians are, you know, always there, really. So they just take a while. So here we go. Let's begin this quest. It's going to be a 20-minute long quest, so bear with me. I mean, it is a longer video, but hopefully you guys find some enjoyment out of it. So I guess I can split this video in two to try to lessen the burden of watching so much at once. So as you can see, the Yama Tsukami, it's a giant octopus that floats in the air. Yeah, a giant freaking balloon with tentacles that has moss and trees and stuff growing all over its back. I think it's not bad of a creature, but it is kind of weird. So as always, when I'm starting with my gun lance, go ahead and set your shells right away. Might as well grab the maps. No need not to. And the anti-dragon bomb, why not? It is kind of hard to set the anti-dragon bombs because you don't always know when he's going to be in the position so you can use it. So I'm just grabbing some free stuff, you know, the coatings and stuff, always staying stocked for whatever I need. And time to make our run all the way up to the tower. Now, I actually do like this map. It is kind of impressive looking. The graphics not so much, but that's not really what it's about. It's just sheer scale of the area you're in. So yeah, I get stuck behind this thing here. I don't know why. I don't know why the character just didn't walk over it, but oh well, whatever. So the Yama Tsukami, very interesting creature. Has a couple of one-hit kill moves, but there are ways to circumvent that. On this set, I have guard +2, guard increase, and damage recovery speed +1. So any damage that I do take that my guard +2 doesn't protect me from, I can recover at least a small portion of the red health pretty quickly. And with the guard increase, I can block against those one-hit KO moves. So, very useful. Let's see, the moves you should look out for Yama Tsukami. Biggest one is the wind tunnel. This is a move where he opens his mouth really, really wide and starts sucking in air. Yes, he sucks in, tries to suck you in and eat you. And what ends up happening is you get launched up in the air. Now, if I have guard increase on, any weapon that can guard or protect yourself with, you can actually guard against it. If you do not even try it. The best tactic against that is to, if it's not after you and you have a good distance away, jump off the ledge, hold the right trigger and run off the ledge, so you don't risk yourself being hit. Now, another tactic is you can bring trank bombs. Now, you can't capture the Elder Dragon, but with these trank bombs, you can actually throw 2 the first time to make him suck up the tranquilizer and fall down to his doom. Well, not that easily. He doesn't actually die from it, but what ends up happening is he falls down to the ground, where you can also go down and just beat the living crap out of this guy. So As you can see, I'm using my gun lance here. It is quite hard to hit him sometimes because of weird positioning, but I get some good hits off here and there. And most of my damage is done whenever he does get knocked down to the bottom of this tower area. So you can see he attacks really, really slowly, but you have to be very careful on certain moves. Now, one other move that you must be careful with if you don't have Guard plus 2 and Guard Increase is a move that me and my friend Justin call the helicopter, where he extends his tentacles out and starts rotating around and around and going lower and lower. Now, you can dodge this. It's quite simple. Just sheath your weapon and go into crouch, or almost the prone stance, and you're low enough that he won't be able to hit you, so that's always good. Next move, he also has one where he inflates his belly and explodes by sending out gas. And this is one of the other moves. His weak spot for Blade Masters is right in here in his mouth area. So try to get as many hits as possible whenever he does that. But the only problem is he sends out these exploding Thunderbug that are very annoying. They do trip damage. They knock you down. And they explode like small barrel bombs. So you have to be very careful about them. So, I believe you can break his whiskers. I've never been actually able to do it myself, but, I gotta be very cautious because I haven't fought Yama Tsukami in a while, so, be cautious is better than reckless abandon plus 50, right? So, as you can see, he's really going after me since Justin is down there, and there's that trip damage, so if you can... there's that bomb again. So it's already not going too well, but if you can, take care of those bugs if you're not being bothered by them. So the only real places you can hit is his tentacles when you're a Blade Master. If you are using a bow gun, light bow gun, or any sort of bow, aim for his eyes. That is where the weak part is, but obviously there are no melee weapons that can even get close. So there's that explosion that I was talking about, where he sends out a bunch of gas and, detonates it. If you move all the way on the outskirts of this area we're fighting in, like all the way near the wall, he shouldn't be able to hit you. So, as always, because of the gun lance, I can extend my combo for quite a long time and do quite a bit of damage. So, as long as I get a good chance to, I can do much needed damage on him, and that ends up making this quest quite short for us. If you subtract the amount of time that we spent running up here and grabbing stuff from the item box, and so right there's the wind tunnel. Since I have Guard Increase, I can defend against that, and because it's headed toward Justin, I can throw 2 trank bombs and lay his ass down. There he goes, slamming right to the ground. Obviously, if you can land right in front of his face, you want to do that because you can get his weak part, right as his mouth. So, with the lance, I can do extended combos, and you can actually make him flinch while you're down here, so that's a very nice perk. So, just keep attacking, don't even worry about sharpening. You want to get as much damage off as possible. Now, after this, he is sort of in a recovery time, where either he will float up quickly, and you can watch him, he can float up quickly and come slamming back down, or try to do what he's doing now, kind of cling on to a little lower portion of this area and send out some Thunderbugs at you, which it loves to do. The little trick is if you jump down and exit the area and come back, the Thunderbugs will actually be gone. And there's that slamming move he does. Really slow, but gives me a good time to do as much damage as I can. So you'll see him flinch again, I believe. Come on. Flinch. Alright, not so much, but as you can see, I'm taking care of these Thunderbugs as much as I can. The only places you can hit when he's down here is actually his tentacles, so pretty difficult. So, well, not that difficult, it's just positioning. But they do wave back and forth, so gotta watch it. And of course he can slam you with those tentacles once in a while. Doesn't always do it. He's sending out more Thunderbugs. They all went toward Justin, so I was pretty happy about that. I didn't have to deal with them. But yeah, you just keep hitting these and do as much damage as you can. So as you can see, he went up really quickly. It means he's slamming back down. And up to me to do a lot of damage again. So, you know, my mentality, heavy weapon for a heavy creature. Well, not really like that, but heavy weapon for any, like, giant-ass creatures that move slowly. So, you know, my mobility can match up with theirs. So, as you can see, he's slowly floating up now, which means he's ready to fight at the top area again. So, this is where you climb up, at the bottom of Area 7, and it sets you right before the area you fight him at. So this is a good time to use whetstones, reset mega juices, and top off your health if need be, which is always a good idea. So see, as my health is pretty high, or high enough, I don't need to bother with that. And you know, if you have multiple players, make sure you split up. You don't want to be in the same spot. Never ever do you want to be in the same spot. So just try your best to, because Yama Tsukami's aggro, or his attention, will be split between you two, and he will rotate back and forth, giving the other person some time to, you know, or some breathing room, or some chances to attack without worrying about being attacked themselves. So as you can see, he did a thing where he throws out his front whiskers really quickly at the wall. I believe that's also a telltale sign that he's about to do another wind tunnel attack, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't really fight him that often, because I don't really need his items for that much. I've already finished the ancient dragonwood bow, which required his parts, and what else? What else required some? I think I finished Purse Bob, yes, last Kezu hammer. So, yeah, I finished that up. As you can notice, while we do damage to him, his stomach underneath actually starts deflating. And it means he's getting weaker and weaker. And, you know, once he reaches rage mode again, it actually reinflates. So you can know when you're doing good damage or when he's about to stagger or something. So you see his belly's down again. And good time for me to do some damage. So I was better off just guard stabbing, because I really couldn't get a good hit on. So there's a good time to hit, and thankfully that thunderbug missed me. So we're about halfway done, so I'm just going to do the full commentary for all this. I'm going to have a short break so I know when to cut the video.